What's going on, guys? Mr. Gill in the house. Back in virtual land. You guys doing okay? That's good. Make sure you're doing your work. And this is my latest video on percent of change. We're going to be talking about going from here to there and there to here, and we're going to calculate the percent. What about that? How does that grab you? That's what I thought. Let's get it done. Let's get started. As you can see, my board, 10, 16, 20, 20% of change. We're going to start out with some problems that you guys can handle. Let's do the first one. You went from riding your motorcycle, let's say you went from 75 miles per hour down to 30 miles per hour. 75 to 30. Let's see here. First thing you're going to do, you're going to find the percent of change. The very first thing you do, you're going to subtract. 75, you're going to subtract 75 minus 30. What do you get? That's right, 45. That's right. And now we're going to make this a fraction. See, we did 75 minus 30, 45. Now we're going to make it a fraction. And what number are we going to put under 45 to make it a fraction? Are we going to put the first number or the second number? You're always going to be the first number. You're going to put 75. This can be reduced. I'm going to show you how to get the percent. This can be reduced. So you can use a 15. 15 to 45 goes 3 times. And 15 to 75 goes 5 times. And now just use your n over 100. That's all you do. N over 100. And then you cross multiply. You come up with 300 divided by 5. And you come up with 60%. Everybody see what I've done? I did 75 minus 30. I got 45. I brought the 45 over here. You always going to use the first number to make it a fraction. So I put 45 over 75. I reduced it. And then I used that n over 100 thingy. You can use x over 100. You can use z over 100. You can use a over 100. You can use b over 100. You can use c over 100. You can use d over 100. It doesn't matter to put something over 100. Cross multiply, 3 times 100, 300 divided by 5, 60, you're finished. Just like that. Oh yeah. Let's do another one. You went from drinking 8 gallons of water. Well, that's a lot. Well, yeah, no, let's don't put 8. You went from drinking 8 pints of water down to 2 pints of water. What's the rate of change? So, what did I tell you to do first? What did I tell you to do? I can't hear you. Say it louder. Yeah, subtract. Okay. So 8 minus 2 gives you 6. Is that right? Now we're going to make it a fraction by putting that 8 under it. You're always going to use the first number. You can reduce that to 3/4. And now you can use that n over 100 thingy. You're always going to use that. When you're talking about percents, you're going to use that because percents means something like 100. You're going to use that n over 100 thingy. And so 3 times 100 is 300. Divided by 4, you come up with 75%. Yeah, learn to use pencil and paper. Well, I'm using some digital stuff, but use some pencil and paper. The first thing you want to do is jump on a calculator. Get rid of the calculator. Well, you don't, not really. Okay. I'm guilty of using the calculator too. But if you do in your head, do in your head. Simple. You subtract. I said 8 minus 2. Mr. Gill, where'd you get 8 from? Duh. Where'd you get 2 from? Duh. From 8 pints down to 2 pints, that's a decrease too. Make sure you're aware of that. It's a decrease. This right here, let's go back. This right here, 75 to 30, that's a decrease. That's a decrease right there. All right, now let's do this one. Let's do another one. You guys ready? All right, trying to think of one. Yeah, You went from 300 kids passing the end of grade test to 600 kids passing the end of grade test. Because you know it's not about, that's all they care about is the end of grade test. So you do know that, don't you? So there we go. So the first thing you want to do is subtract 600 minus 300. That gives you 300. So you bring the 300 over here. Then you bring down this 300. And then you can do this in your head. 300 divided by 300 is 1. But do not forget to turn it into a percent. So you get to do this right here. You got to add 2 zeros and add your percent sign. So it's 100%. From 300 to 600, that's an improvement. That's an increase. Went up 100. A mega 100%. I'm just making that up. But 300 kids to 600 kids, that's pretty good passing any grade test. Do know what I mean. That's what I thought. Guys ready to do another one? Yeah, this is a good one. So let's see, we got that one right there. 75, got that one right there. That one right there. Okay, let's do another one increase. 15 points a game to 45 points a game. That's right. Boom, 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 boom. And so, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Okay, raise your hand. I'm trying to. I'm calling on you. No, not you. You right there. Okay, yeah, you. Okay, yeah. All right. 45 minus 15, you come up with 30. So bring the 30 over here. And y'all see that 15? You know you're going to divide by the first number, make it a fraction. So guess what you can do with that one? You can reduce that one. I mean, it'll be 2 over 1. And if you want to use that n over 100 thingy, that'll be 2 times 100 is 200. Divided by 2, that'll give you, wait a minute, divided by 200 divided by 1, it'll give you 200%. I cross multiply 2 times 100 is 200. Divide by 1, 200%. From 15 points to 45 points a game, that's a 200% increase, baby. Everybody got it. Any questions about this? Know what I'm talking about. You gonna try one more? Everybody got percent of change. Let's do another one. We're gonna change up on you just a little bit here. Let's do this one right here. He made $700 in 2019, and his salary increased by 30%. There we go. His salary increased. He made $2,000. His salary, $700 in 2019. His salary increased by 30% in 2020. How much did his salary increase? And all you have to do is multiply right here. I would do 700 times 0.30 and be done with it. You ain't got time to be doing all that little box method mess, all that box method. You ain't got time to do that. Just simply change that baby to a decimal and multiply. You know how to multiply, don't you? That'll be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 21. And then you have 2 decimal places. How much did the salary increase? His salary increased by 30%. 2000. His salary went up $210. Everybody got it? You ain't got time to be doing no box method mess. Just change that percent to a decimal and simply multiply. It's got a percent of increase and a percent of decrease. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because you're going to have not one, not two, but you're going to have three assignments to do. Better get her done. Putting in grades pretty soon. You understand me? Okay, that's good. All right, boys and girls, I'm glad you got this little lesson going on. We're getting ready to get on out of here. Let's do a little bit of art before we leave. Let's do a little bit of art. Here we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do that right there. Little smiley faces. Everybody likes smiley faces. We're gonna do those right there, and you know that. Got to do some more. Come on. All right, we got that going on. And then we're going to do, everybody's a star. Everybody likes stars. So you're a star, I'm a star. Everybody's a star. Here we go. Let's make sure we got it all nice and covered. There we go. This is the masterpiece. All right. Lots of color. You know what I mean? There we go. And then we're going to do this right here. Get her done. Get her done. How does that grab you? I thought it would. And now, until next time, America and Southwest Middle School and whoever else watches this video, Mr. Gill is going to sign off.